Hey, welcome back to Pete Plays. Here we are in the dinosaur forest, and today's just going to be a grindy episode. But I'm going to try to make it fun by doing some different things. Basically, I'm going to spend the whole time just fighting dinosaurs, which, I mean, is cool in and of itself, right? If I ever... There we go. Oh, man! This is the worst. Oh, you know what I didn't do? There we go. I didn't heal myself since the last time I fought dinosaurs, and that's no bueno. So, somebody might die. Chicago? Okay, that guy should be done. Oh, he's not done. Everybody's dead. Except for Marge. Yep, they're all dead. Alright. Basically, this is a game of can I beat this guy before he wrecks me? And I'm gonna guess that the answer is no. Don't you just love Pete Plays? If I can maybe... Ping! Rats. Whoa! Well, that's not the best thing that's ever happened. So I'm in the same spot I was. So what I should do is heal. Oh, you know what? Okay. And then I changed some magical beasts. I changed it from Cat Sheet to Quetzali. And I changed... I did not change him. Did I change Bobby? I didn't change anybody else. Okay. Alright, well, let's do some more fighting. Basically, to keep this interesting, I was thinking what I would do was talk about one of my favorite things about this game, which is the music. It is probably not news to anyone who is a fan of Final Fantasy, of the series, or any of the particular games, that the individual who composed most of the music is Nobuo Uematsu, and one of the things that he does really well, and does a lot with these games, a little bit less so in the later games, but definitely still in all of them, is he utilizes a technique called leitmotif, which is basically, yes, like saying in music, when you use themes. Yeah, I got another Sagojo spear. When you utilize musical themes in certain situations, and they're all like they kind of like show up again and again, and they have similar like melodic or chordal like tendencies. And this is familiar to everybody who has ever played a video game, because you have, oh, what's the music of, you know, the above ground level in Mario? Well, it's a certain thing. And okay, what's the music of the below ground music in Mario? Well, that's a different thing. What's the music of the Bowser's Castle? And in the what? Like, that's the utilization of leitmotif for specific environments. What I'm doing here is I'm actually going to change this to Sagojo's spear, because he's impish, or Kappa rather. I haven't seen a Brachiosaur yet. Oh yeah, here we go. He's gonna kill me. It will be bad. Let's see if we can. And basically, in this game, that idea is used mostly with characters. Oof. But also sometimes with environments as well. Oh man, that didn't do anything. Yeah, counterattack. Wow, I'm unimpressed with Sangojo's spear. Come on! I want him to die. Ah! That's my good. So as you can tell, there is a certain theme for the Figaro twins. There is a battle theme. There is a boss battle theme. There is a worse boss battle theme. Yes! Ooh, that's nice. 10 magic points! Yeah! That's really good. Brad learned a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna switch back because that was not as good as what his other thing was. Yeah, so this one, like, this theme currently playing on the overworld in the World of Ruin is called Searching for Friends. And the idea is, this is, you know, what happens on the overworld after you've gotten the, I'm gonna say, after you've gotten the, not the Falcon, the, whatever the new airship is called. The, what's it called? The Interceptor? I forget. Oh no, this is bad. So I'm a big fan of that, and I think that the themes themselves are really strong. They fit with the idea of the character or situation that goes with. There's tons of them. The OST, or original soundtrack, is over 3 hours long. Which means that there's, oh boy, everyone will survive, but barely. Which means that there's 3 hours of music to choose from. Now, some of that is themes that only show up in one particular place. Oh, that'll do it. Like, there's Dancing Mad is the final theme. So there's probably close to an hour that, like, only... Carl leveled up. Another Sangojo Spear. That only shows up in one specific place. Dancing Mad is the final battle theme, and it's maybe one of the most famous pieces of music in video game history. It's basically this 20-minute long epic battle theme. Oh, Brad is crushing it right now. And let's see. And then after that, there is Balance is Restored, which is basically the end credits theme. And that's, man, I keep getting pincer attacked. And that is another 20-minute epic thing. But it's all original music, and it's all just really, really, like, oh, it's awesome. I love it. And I'm about to sneeze. And the award for most humorous sneeze goes to Oh Dear. Ow! It's just, I have a certain nostalgia for it, to be honest. But also, like, it's just brilliantly constructed music, and it gives way to a ton of, like, actual live orchestral music. Like, there is the Distant Worlds tour, which I'm actually going to see soon with my buddy Patrick. Hey, Patrick, you guys remember him? You've seen him here. and also Justin, the composer of the Pete Plays theme song, Justin Wentz, who is a fantastic dude. So, did I say that I was talking? I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Okay. That is really killer, and that's mostly Uematsu doing arrangements of those things. There's also the Final Fantasy piano collections, which are fantastic, and usually they are not arranged by Uematsu himself. Just one Tyrannosaur today. They are arranged by someone else and then performed by a really talented piano player. And what's really interesting about that is you get different styles. You get a different feel. The feel of the Final Fantasy VI soundtrack on the piano collections, is way different than the feel of the tracks in, say, 5 or 8 or 10. Even though it's different music and there's not a ton of carryover, there are a couple themes that appear pretty much everywhere. Ooh, yeah. That one. So they're just different styles of playing, and you can hear them. Like, some styles are very sort of light and melodic, some are sort of very rhythmic and heavy-handed. Yeah, take that. And that's really fun. I think one of the things that leitmotif in general and these soundtracks specifically lend themselves to is the ability to be played with. Because you have that's the idea of crud. That's the idea of leitmotif in general. You create a structure that can then be fiddled with in creative ways. Oh boy. Carl and Brad might make it. They did make it. That transfer should be dead. Alright, well, got a ton more experience points. Brad March leveled up. I gotta bring Bobby back to life. Wake me up. I want to get all these guys over level 50, so I think what I'm going to do is, once I get Brad over 50, I'm going to give the experience egg to either Carl or Bobby, and just kind of bump them up. I also want to get Brad, he's close on all of the Phoenix powers. Oh, he just needs re-raise. Oh, that's really the one I want, because I'm going to take him into the Magic Tower and use him against the Magic Master. And re-raise is probably what I'm going to need against Ultima. Although it could be the case that I am strong enough once I go in after doing a bunch of leveling that I might not need it, but you never know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, a few episodes ago when I went into the Magic Tower, I thought I had beaten the Magic Master. Well, I got ultimate by him, basically, but that's his kind of, like, death throes move, right? Like, once he goes below 0 hit points, he casts ultimate and then dies, and I wasn't able to survive the ultimate, which is, I think it's the strongest, spell in the game. I think it's stronger than Meteor, to be completely honest. What am I doing? I'm checking their abilities. Okay, he just started learning Polygorander. Yeah, so he's not close. But Bobby should be close on Lakshmi. Oh, nice! Knows all those, knows all those. Degen and Stop. Oh, yeah, those are the ones I want. Those are the ones I want to wear. And Brad, we said Brad was close on Phoenix. Okay, 60. So he needs 40 more magic points. I'm Did I heal the people? I did heal the people. I will save the people. Oh, God save the people. Not running into the brachiosaurs very much. This is totally fine. Actually, what I might do is switch out. Oh no, I want Brad to learn that last re-raise spell, so I'll probably not do that yet. Oh man, that's good. So in order to get, oh yeah, Bobby Carl leveled up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. In order to make sure everybody can like survive the battles, what I gotta do is kind of like stagger who's really strong and who's not really strong. Let's see how good his attack is. Maybe it's better than Nitro. I doubt it is, but oh yeah, oh yeah, he's going whacking. Eh. So other music, ooh, nice. Oh, his bum rush is getting stronger. Basically, I want to get it so that every time he does Illusion Battle Dance, it does 9,999 damage. That is basically, it's not when he's at his strongest, right? Because you can level them up to level 99. But if you're thinking sort of offensively minded, if you are thinking about offense, then that's what you want to do. Because Bobby's strongest thing is gonna be the bum rush or the illusion battle dance, and that's what you want. And that's basically what he's gonna use all through the end game. There are very few times where he will not do illusion battle dance, and usually, if he's not doing illusion battle dance, it'll be because he's doing Sutra, I think is what the name of that one is. Whatever one it is where he heals everyone else, is what he's doing. He's basically a squad leader. I haven't decided who my final teams will be, but I know at least one of my squad leaders will be Bobby. My other squad leader will probably be Brad. My third squad leader is up in the air. It will either be Nina or Rihanna. Because of their really strong magic ability. Basically, those three have really different strengths, but they're all able to do a ton of damage. Once Nina and Rihanna learn the strongest spells, they will be forced to be reckoned with. Whoops! Don't walk out of the forest. Tyrannosaur, yeah. Attack! Atacar! Okay. Nice. Here we go again. Oh man! It won't kill anybody. Other Final Fantasy VI music options. There is an album called Grand Finale. I believe it is not. I found it used on Amazon or eBay, one of the two. I don't remember which. Several years ago, but it was, as far as I know, not sold in America. And the CD that I got, it was on CD, was everything was in Japanese. So I don't know that it was produced and sold in America. But it is excellent. It's about 55 minutes or so of basically variations on those themes in different styles. The Chocobo theme is on there, and it's this really interesting theme. The Airship Blackjack is on there. That one's really good. Yeah, that's just a super kind of like not well known, but really good set of variations on those themes. 5 Magic Board, Pride level up, Mars level up. Okay, I think I still need about 15 more, which means about 3 more battles. 4 more battles should do it. Maybe 4. Oh, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to give the experience egg to Babe, and I did not do it. Sure, whatever. Babe. Grow egg. Going to give him an earring. That'll make his because all of his death moves are magic based. That will improve his scores on those. Does he have to? Yeah, that's right. Save. The 1-ups, which is sort of a like a jazz ensemble that does video game music, does a couple really strong Final Fantasy themes. They do a really fun rendition of Terra's theme. Pew, 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 pew. That earring was massive. Oh, awesome. Oh, life is great. Let's see what else. There's a guy named. Does he do any Final Fantasy music? I don't remember if he's done any. There's a guy named Insane in the Rain Music, who does incredible. Oh yeah, he does some. Who does incredible jazz covers of video game music. I don't remember off the top of my head if he does any Final Fantasy VI music, but he definitely does Final Fantasy music. That might do it. Oh, it didn't. This'll do it. He's really good. There's a guy named Songe, S-O-N-G-E, or Song. I don't know. He's French. Well, he speaks French. He might be Canadian. I don't know. He does some really good video game covers. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody really important. I think the biggest thing is the Final Fantasy I can't talk and do all this stuff at the same time. Final Fantasy piano collections. There are piano collections for... they're all between 50 minutes and an hour long, and they, do different themes and stuff. But there are ones from 4 through 15, I think, including X2 or 10-2, however you want to call it, which is actually one of my favorites. How close is Brad? Okay, I need 9 more magic points. But for the first 3, there is a Final Fantasy piano opera, which is just selections from the first 3 games, and that one's really solid too. This is bad. I really... Oh, rats, I messed it up. I messed it up again. There we go. There's also piano operas for 4, 5, and 6, which is like one contained thing, and then 7, 8, and 9, which is another contained thing. Disaster. That's gonna make everybody go crazy. Oh, it missed! I don't know why! Man, Brachiosaur's defense is super high. What's nice about the drill is that it ignores defense. This might get him. No! Okay, this'll definitely do it. If this doesn't do it, then I have a really bad understanding of how many hit points. There we go. Nice! 10. Yes! 3 stars. I don't know what that is. That's cool. Okay, so Brad has learned all of the Phoenix abilities, which is awesome. Probably gonna have him learn one of these next. Not quite over. I might as well have him start on one of these. Start on Ragnarok. 3. I gotta check out what that 3 stars thing is, because I don't know what that is. 3 stars. Three stars. Where are you? I wish there was a search function. That would be 3 stars. Reduces. Yes! Oh, that is the best! Oh, that is so great. Basically, it means anytime I cast a spell, it costs 1 magic point. Any spell. And this is great because Ultima and Quake and Meteo all cost like 70 magic points or something like that. So if I just put that on Nina or Rihanna, oh, they'll go bonkers. They'll just be able to basically cast any spell for 1 magic point, which means with all the magic points that they have, like they'll have like over 500 or 600 magic points, they will be able to cast that many spells, which means I don't have to worry about giving them ether at all throughout the entire final run, and that is excellent. Oh, it's so good. Fight the bad guy, he's a dinosaur. He is a bad guy. I think I messed that up. Oh, nope, I didn't. Good, okay. Game over. Oh, it's not over. Well, now it's game over. Yay! Okay, we just want Bobby leveled up. Cool. Now, if we just get Carl to level up, I'll feel great. I will feel like a magic $1 million. Just a big stack of a magic $1 million. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'll feel like. Man, way to go, Carl. I'm Carl! Drill. Nice! Oh, 3 magic points. Another Sagojo Spear. I think that's a thing that I can use in the throw function. I don't know how much damage it actually causes when you throw it. But one of the things... rats. One of the things that I will be doing in the final run is Shadow will be throwing a ton. And I will be collecting... things to throw. Like the whole idea of Shadow will be that his function will be almost exclusively as a thrower. This isn't good. That means he'll have shurikens and edges. The edges, oh boy. Goodbye, Carl. Oh man, Carl! No. See, that just doesn't happen too often when they both cast Meteo. Dead. Actually, this will finish it off, which means Carl won't get any experience points for this battle, which makes me feel sad in my heart. Ah, well. Beep, beep, beep. Brad and March both leveled up, which is nice. I'm just trying to get Carl over. Let me check his status. Next level up, 7,000. So about probably 3 battles, because I'll get in a battle with just one Tyrannosaur. Only I guess it'd be just one if I'd given him the grow egg, but I don't want to go back into the menu and mess around with that. This'll do it. Nice. One Tyrannosaur is not bad at all. Remember the first time I fought a Brachiosaur and it was like, oh, this isn't going too bad. Oh no. And then everybody died immediately. Oh, how far I've come. Now the hard thing is going to be if I decide I want to use Gao, which I'm undecided on, it would be easy just to give up on him. Or Cal in this game. It would be easy just to give up on him. Because he's so far behind. I didn't know that if you wait to get him, he comes back with the same level that he had when you left him. I didn't know that. So, I don't know. It's going to take a lot of work to get him up to a place where he's ready to fight. It's also going to take a lot of work to get him an appropriate number of rages or like animal techniques. So I gotta make up my mind. I gotta decide if that's something I want to do. And really it'll have a lot to do with like how much time I have to spend grinding in between episodes. Because I'm trying to do an episode a day, but I'm running out of things to do that aren't just grinding. And I don't want a bunch of episodes of me just grinding. That's not interesting. In fact, I didn't really want to do this one. But it turned out that, you know, I had some things to say and some stuff to talk about. And it's kind of interesting to watch, you know, these guys beat up on Tyrannosaurus Rexes. But I'm gonna need to put in another probably 2 hours or more of just grinding in the dinosaur forest until I'm where I want to be level-wise. There's Carl leveling up. And who knows? Who knows? But basically, I want to keep putting it up. So what I might do is, I don't know, I might start up another series and just sort of intersperse it, because I have another game like completely filmed. So what I might do is just start dotting that in there and kind of stagger them so that the other one's starting up so that we've got episodes every day. And then that gives me time to spend like just grinding and getting ready so that I can come back and be like, hey, here's the episode. We're just starting on Kefka's Tower and you don't have to watch me grind all the time. But I might also do a couple questiony, talky episodes because I think those are fun to do. And those are really more about like my commentary on stuff. So if you feel like listening to me talk, you know, tweet me at PETEPLAYS and tell me stupid things, and I will respond to them. But that's gonna do it for this episode of PETEPLAYS. I hope you had fun in the dinosaur forest. And we got a bunch of guys over level 50. We got to do it for 10 more people, maybe, or at least 8. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We got a few more things to do, but it's gonna be fun. And we'll see you next time on PETEPLAYS. Bye, guys.